Continuing this conversation about forestry and reforestation for Louisiana, joining me now is Wade Dubea, the state forester for Louisiana. Wade, thanks for joining us.
Good morning. Thanks for having me, Avery. Appreciate it.
Well, I want to just jump straight in and kind of talk about the whole reforestation effort. I mean, following Hurricane Gustav, we had a bunch of trees come down here in the Baton Rouge area. How are things going as far as the reforestation efforts following the hurricanes?
We're seeing an effort, a very nice effort, I think, on the part of the citizens of Baton Rouge. As you all reported, following Gustav, we had strike teams come in, we had crews, and these strike teams are volunteers from other states in which we share resources, come in and help to identify trees that needed to be removed or trees that needed to be pruned. A number of your viewers may have seen the green or orange dots on the trees, which indicated whether that work needed to be done. Once that phase, and I think a tremendous gratitude needs to go to Steve Schertz and his crew here in Baton Rouge for following up with that in the city limits. But we have seen people coming in, replanting, which I'm very pleased to see. A lot of times we experience this, I'm not too sure if I want to put a tree back after what I saw happen. And we're seeing people come back in, follow up behind the devastation, put trees in, and the good part of it is they're contacting our office, they're contacting the Ag Center and their county agents and so forth, and they are choosing the right type of trees.
What kind of budget concerns do you guys have now? I've heard you talking about cuts more than 20%.
Right, we did realize, the Office of Forestry realized a pretty dramatic cut in the budget. Dr. Strain was very proactive in being down and taking part in the legislative session, as well as my peers and assistant commissioners, to try to restore that. We were able to restore some of the funding, and most recently we were able to capture some federal grant money that was made available to Louisiana. Yes, we are facing some budget issues. The Forestry Commission, as well as the Louisiana Forestry Association and industry representatives, have met with myself and Dr. Strain, and they are interested in obviously leaving the fire crews, the field personnel, the foresters intact as much as possible with this. We're still contemplating any issues that may come up. We're trying to offer entire retirement incentives for those that would be willing and are eligible to retire, to try to minimize any type of personnel cuts that may come.
All right, thank you very much. Wade Dubea, the state forester for the state of Louisiana. Appreciate you joining us. And AJ, as you heard, reforestation efforts in the urban areas going according to plan, but budget, always a concern. Back to you.
Thanks, Avery.